Okay, I got to break it down for you, man. I'm kind of, well, number one, I'm pretty ticked off at myself because I didn't set mic up properly. So we're going to do that right now, like a silly, silly human being. All right, here we go. Let's break into this. 2 days, guys. 2 freaking days. That's all you got. Now, what do I mean by 2 days? So this is the 2 day rule. I want to read this over very quickly because when I first read about this, I was like, "What the heck is a 2 day rule?" Here it is. 2 day rule is simple. You want you you want not you would not miss anything for 2 days straight. You can miss it for only one day, but you must never go to 2 days. Now, I could read the whole thing. I'm not going to. It's going to bore me to snot. Why is the 2 days so important? Why is it so important? Here it is. The two day rule is very, very important because it is all about momentum, people, not perfection. Do not be perfect. You're never going to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Shoot. If you can see my face right now, I got hit by rocks and poison oak. Freaking painful, by the way. I'm not perfect looking, but I'm out doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Why aren't you? So the first day, right? Okay, it's an allowance. You skip once, but you're not allowed to skip twice in a row. Why do you ask? Because you only get one shot at this thing called life. Don't mess it up and don't miss out because things become patterns. Think like this, okay? One day is an interruption. To miss 2 days, that's a new habit. Have you ever thought about that? 2 days is a habit. What habits are you forming? What is going to take place in that second day? Where does your brain go? I know where it goes. You're going off the guardrails on your behavioral mindset. You're going banana socks. You're not protecting what you said you wanted to do and where you wanted to go. And that's on you for not doing this. Greg, is there a way around this? Can I maybe think my way through this? Yes, you can, as I drink my coffee. Now we're going to look into 7 different parts of life where this is very, very applicable. It's where you can put it to work. Not enough coffee. Let's talk about health and fitness. I just got back from a 5-mile walk, 5.2-mile walk this morning after 2 days. Now, why I didn't miss 2 days? The other days, first day I did miss because it was like 3 inches of rain. The next day, which was yesterday, for this recording, I was. What did I do? I did push-ups and sit-ups, and I went up to the barn and I used some weights. So I fixed it, right? So here it is. You miss one workout, that's fine. Life happens. Whatever. We've all had those days, right? Miss 2 days, now you're drifting. Now you're drifting. The rule forces you back before laziness becomes your identity. When I first heard about that, I'm like, before laziness becomes my identity? I'm not lazy. What are you talking about? You're proving yourself wrong. You just became lazy by not following exactly what you said you wanted. How backwards is that? Lead generation. Now, this one got me thinking. Lead generation and sales. This is where we all live, right? This is our snuggie, right? It keeps us all warm and comfortable as lead generation, especially sales. Skip one prospecting day. Okay. Just like working out. Life happens. You get a couple of buyers that are crazy, a couple of sellers that are nuts. You got an agent that's driving up the wall. Your brokers, breathing down the back of your neck, fill in the blanks, right? Fine, you miss a day. Skip 2 days. Here's where it gets really interesting. Skip 2 days. Your pipeline dries up for 30 to 60 days later. Well, I'm sorry, Greg. What did you say? Oh, let me reiterate that. You skipped 2 days of prospecting. You just dug yourself a 30 to 60-day hole in which your wife and your kids and your bank account are going to say, so break that down for me again. Why did you miss day 2? And you're going to be like, I don't have an answer for you. Don't do that. Don't miss your calls, guys. I've done over 1 million cold calls myself. Don't miss them. But we'll break down that in another rant about stuff what you can do today. Number 3, content creation, social media. Guys, look, miss posting 1 day again. It's no issue. It's no big deal. Shit. I mean, I went 2 days without posting myself. I fall into this category. I'm not better than you. I'm just a guy with a microphone. But these are my passions because I want you guys not to be like me. At least in this aspect. Miss 2 days when it comes to content creation. You lose the algorithm momentum and the audience attention. It's true, dude. A lot of my big contributors that I watch on like YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and will fill in a place, right? And if I don't get their content, I go somewhere else. And I mean within days or sometimes even hours. I am addicted to some of these guys and gals that I watch because I like it and I resonate with them. That's what people are doing with you. They're resonating with you. Don't squander that. You built it. Don't squander. Don't get all, oh, I'm all so cool. I don't need to do content. Because I'm fill in the blank. Bullshit. Someone else is going to come right behind you and take all that momentum. It's up to you, though. You do whatever you want. Number 4, marriage and relationships. One day of being off, you're upset, you squabble, distracted, you're short tempered, whatever. Who cares? The boss had you run, 6 different, TPS reports, and you had to respond back to 7 different managers. It was a bad day. 2 days in a row of a marriage or relationship where you guys are not in sync and in harmony, you're creating an emotional distance. And that is honestly devastating to really hear. An emotional distance, man, that sucks because that only becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And ultimately, it has the potential, if not righted, to ruin something beautiful. Number 5 is going to be your faith in personal growth. One of my favorites, personal growth. You skip a prayer or journaling or reflecting on, all at once or one at a time. You do skip one for the day, whatever. Skip it twice. You start disconnecting from your foundation. Yep, I said it. You skip it twice, and you start disconnecting from your foundation. Now, am I saying you're going to be lost or like a boat without a rudder floating through the ocean with nowhere to go and no guidance? No, I'm not saying that. I said you start disconnecting from your foundation. What faith, personal growth, whatever, fill in the blank, whatever that works for you, right? But look back at your past and tell me I'm lying. Okay, we have 6 and 7, and we're out of here, guys, because it is freaking cold. And I got a cat laying like a lion right next to me. Number 6 is going to be learning and skill building. Okay, so study, doing practices, you miss them, okay, fine. I say that every single time on each one of these because I do legitimately mean it's fine. Do that. We all have life. But again, if you miss it twice, your brain starts deprioritizing that skill building or that learning process. I'm going to go back and go over all the oh my gosh moments in this and just let you guys sit on them and think about them throughout the day, because once you start really resonating on it, you're not going to skip anything in the future because you're going to be so bound to this, because it doesn't make any sense to start something, build it, and then destroy it because you saw it working. What universe do you live in? Humanoids? Sorry. With all the UFO stuff, I had to make a UFO joke. Okay, number 7, then we're dunsies. And then we're actually going to look into a little psychotherapy on this one. Discipline with money. Overspend one day, so you got to go buy a Louis Vuitton or a Louis or whatever those things, or however the slang is for them. But you buy something very expensive for yourself, whatever. For a guy, maybe you go out and buy that new handgun if you like to hunt and shoot, or maybe you buy that new car, the sports car or boat. Maybe it's an RV, maybe it's something big. Maybe you just went out and got yourself an extra big, overly decadent, gloriously built cheeseburger with all the toppings, with chili fries on the side, with your choice of a beverage, and you overspent. Okay, fine. You did it one day. Overspending 2 days in a row or more, it's a habit forming. Don't do it. It's a want, not a need. Keep that in mind, guys. It's a want, not a need. Prioritize for your life on how that factors in. I put everything in that factor. Scalability. Is it a want, Greg, or is it an absolute need? Now, can I want it long enough before it becomes a need? Possibly, but I don't really let it get that far. So let's kind of break it down. Humans don't fail from one bad decisions. They fail from repeating small lapses in those 7 different categories. The 2-day routine, it just interrupts your identity, shift. So maybe you identify as the heavy guy. Maybe you identify as the party boy, party guy. That was me for a while, right? I mean, just, hey, if it's a party, I'm there. Woo, woo. What do you got to do with that at the end of the day? That's retarded. That's ridiculous. You want to go out and go nuts for a weekend, spring break? Sure, knock your kitten socks off. Every day, every weekend, rethink priorities, because your identity doesn't have to be around that anymore. You can shift that with a 2-day rule. The real power move here, though, is this. You don't need to have perfect days. You don't have to have long sessions or massive effort. Those are ideal, but they're not required. Okay. So let's say your vision, tailored, specifically for you. And it's just hypothetical, but fill in the blanks, right? For you specifically, based on your ecosystem, whatever that's going to be, again, and whatever. No 2 days without content. That means short form is fine. That's 30 to 60 seconds out of your day. Literally, it's a frog fart. Just poof, it's gone, right? So, no 2 days without content. I don't care where you post it. Don't care. 1 day, fine. 2 days, bad. Don't do it. 2 days without calls. Don't do it. 2 days without being visible. Don't do it. People are out there and they're asking, and by their views, by their eyeballs, and by the fact that they're not moving away from your content, that you are valuable to them. Remain valuable to them. Trust me on that one. Like I said earlier, guys, go back to this and say, okay, it's one short video. It's 10 calls instead of 100. It's 5 minutes of messages. Go sit on the can. Knock out 5 messages. Not to be too graphic, but you get where I'm coming from on this. Life is about your choices, ladies and gentlemen. You have the power to shift your choices in life any which way you want to go. But at the end of the day, dude, if you want to go 3, 4, 5, 10 days without doing something, that is your problem. Sorry. It's a real world, big boy, big girl time. You got so much to give. You got so much to give. You are more powerful than you can ever possibly freaking imagine. Even the odds of you even being here is 400 trillion to 1 that you're walking this planet. Just think about that. You're like, I just can't find good luck anywhere. My parents are the worst. My sister hates me. My best friend did this to me. Bitch, shut up. You're alive. You're breathing. Holy crap, if you're hearing me, you're watching me, your eyes and your ears are working. You know that people woke up this morning without the ability to move, couldn't breathe, had to be rushed, got in a car accident on the way to work, stubbed their toe, stepped on a rusty nail. I mean, shit, you got it pretty freaking good. Now don't lose it. Stay on your path. Do not let the 2-day rule come up and bite you, because you're better than that. And I see value and I see amazing things for you in the future. All right, guys, this is Mornings with McDaniel. Like, follow, share, subscribe on everything. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with some more good content. Until then, boom, peace. Love you guys. Bye.